Hey, this is Mike with the Mountain Weekly News. We're here with Dave from the Bishop Binding Company. As we learned last year, the Bishop is back. These are great Telemark bindings made in Colorado, not made in China. These are local. Dave, tell us about your bindings.
Well, it's the Bishop 2.0. So we basically took the legendary Bishop binding. It was originally designed by a guy up in Summit County in Silverthorne, and I basically acquired it from him last year, and then we updated it. We kind of improved it, made it more burly, kind of more badass, and then we're re-releasing it this year. So this is the new models. Basically, it's a plate binding. So there's kind of an aluminum plate, so it's really rigid. It's really torsionally. It's all about kind of high performance and no plastic parts. You can launch jumps. You be in the park. The guys in the park really like it because it's so burly. You have really great side-to-side lateral control, and then you have a lot of adjustability on this too. You have a subplate system. We actually sell a second ski kit, so you could mount up just the plate from ski to ski in a few minutes. You can swap your bindings out from ski to ski. You can move the binding fore and aft a centimeter for adjustability. You have a pivot, and that's one of the changes actually. We got a burlier through axle pivot this year and burlier tubes, and the pivot can move fore and aft to change the activeness of it. So very adjustable binding, all metal. Again, yeah, made in Colorado. Yeah, so it's really all about getting out there and hitting it hard.
Awesome, Dave. And if people want to find out more information about Bishop Bindings, where do they go?
Go to the web, www.bishopbindings.com. We have a bunch of retail stores, so you can go to find a dealer, and we got I think about 6 or 7 now in Colorado and a few in California and some other places. So go to your local retailer and you can check them out and demo them and try riding them. The other thing, we talk about it being kind of a burly, hard charging inbounds, but it's also, it has a backcountry. It's not the lightest binding, and you might sacrifice a little bit of efficiency and weight, but you're trading off it for just a really burly binding that if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you don't want a plastic part breaking, or you're going to do something that's a little bit exposed. You want a binding that can really rely on. So you're going for reliability, power, and control on the descent versus sacrificing a little on the up.
Great. And what's the weight on these bindings, Dave?
It's 4 pounds for a pair, which is the same as an axle for the aluminum and stainless steel model. This is the titanium version. This is a climbing wire here, and that's you save about 3.5 ounces. 0.35 pounds on the titanium version. So we swap out the connectors here are stainless steel, and over here we swap them out for titanium to save some weight and a little bit of improved material properties with titanium.
Great. As Dave said earlier, big, badass, burly, amazing Bishop Bindings. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, thanks.